Mornings are bone bright and raw, gut aching a lighthouse beacon, rotating in pea soup fog. Memories flickering from some piecemeal vault in this segmented fuck brain that's always recalling in geomorphic shapes, like some scribe cleric bent over a tome, scrawling days into cuneiform. Warm pretzel thick as cord in my child's hands. Sharp bouillon bricks of salt embedded in the surface morass. Sliding the scale into a navy blue blanket pulled overhead, while the hunger that was wearing my father searches the room for something to sell. My toes cold and aching, all emotion somehow shoved into them with panic pencil lead. Flickering lateral dimensions into the gavel force wind, mining holes through the particle board walls. Nobody with a couple grand for rent chooses. Tornado walking down the street 10 feet away. God twirling a baton on some cheap wine sink holiday parade. Angle rises 90 degrees into my fingers, turning her ivory soft chin into my mouth, lowered gently as a child to the holy water stoop. Lightning struck Tabby, I discover, on a wet paint morning before school. I toe nudge into a rigor mortis dorsal spiral, eyes and mouth frozen into a prehistoric exhibit rictus. Dad's beard stubble against my face as he crouches under the table, trying to shield me from the demons in his arm. Warm tap cerveza and home-rolled autumn dry tobacco on the breath of a girl in a Juarez bordello, whose nipples are a millimeter darker than her coffee ground breast. A napalm hollow point bloom in my chest, while I cough low tatters of prayers through the salt tears, under the shit pitiless physics of a moonless night. David lay dying, with a single vacant eyelid shoved up by the hospital pillow. You stupid alcoholic fuck, I love you. And a little respite I'll snatch from your devil's cavalcade of recollections. Lose sad smiles, touch her eyes like God in a lull of music. I'd strangle Christ in the bower to fill you with a moat of how fucking beautiful you are. And her laughter is black earth, and roots poking their white tails through the dust cathedral of my shit-kicked heart that aches on a good day, throwing up a signal flare into all these mute seas I've held, until nothing moves on the surface but loam drifting across the quiet house. And when she cries, I remember rain I ran through to embrace everything, or lift a powerless palm to quell, before I raise my face and drink and know. There are things so much greater than the wild calculus of my thoughts, so much deeper than anything I've ever known. Let her fill me with pain and adoration, lust and warmth and intimate wonder. My ears and eyes trace constellations about her absolute everything that comprises this incredible woman. I see you in your weary fires, crackling like knuckles over the fists of cunts and heart-vacant cowards that couldn't break you. Let the river run over me until I am driftwood and homebound, less than the weight of a patchwork memorial under the fresh pink burn of liquid sun. Just let any road carry me to you. When I was too young to remember, I remember an electrical fire, walking up the wall in sparks, slathering the ceiling in big tongues of flame. Fervent arms raised in orange-black prostilizations. And I remember talking to it, some curious new friend. And I remember forgetting everything about it, until dreams poured through my half-sleep in strident bursts of fevered recollection. And I wake thinking of you, my magnetic North Star. Memory is like salt, poured into boiling water, until salt shadows on the surface patina are all that remain. Salt by Daniel Christensen.